PNN Season 9 Show Intro, Take 1.
What's up, Bulldogs? Welcome to our first official episode of PNN.
You know, it feels amazing to be at the desk and officially welcoming all our Bulldogs.
So, is this like our official debut?
Well, before we get into all the exciting things you're thinking of, let's dive into our morning announcements.
The fall registration window to purchase AP exams opens on October 13th. Visit the website below for more information.
But before you hit those books for those AP classes, don't forget that tickets for homecoming are now on sale. So get ready to sing the night away on October 11th.
And don't forget about the homecoming pep rally happening the day before on October 10th.
There's even more fun on that day, including our school's 10th year anniversary celebrations during the homecoming football game and halftime show. Trust me, this is one night you do not want to miss.
Okay, enough about Coco and 10th anniversary celebrations. You know what else is a 10 out of 10, Seraphine?
Me?
Don't flatter yourself. Let's head over to the ceramic studio, where one Bulldog has been molding their own creativity to find out.
I started taking pottery as a class in 8th grade. I started doing pottery because I just found it intriguing and I wanted to explore it more. First been introduced to it when I was younger, like 4 or 5, at an art camp.
As he got older, Luke saw ceramics as an outlet for his emotions and creativity.
Ceramics is like really therapeutic. It helps me take away from the stress from school, especially when I trim. It's just like taking the bulky shape and making it into a thin, light, aesthetic piece. It pushed me to not give up, and it kind of motivated me to want to like improve my style.
As he got older, Luke saw ceramics as an outlet for his emotions and creativity.
I think Portola, Mr. Pace, and Mr. Miller definitely helped me get started towards my like future with pottery. Mr. Pace really helped with fundamentals, and Mr. Miller just pushed me to like the next level in AP. I don't take ceramics at Portola anymore. I actually bought a wheel and I do it in my backyard from time to time.
But mastering a craft doesn't come without its own challenges.
One time one of my pieces broke. I was really excited for it to come out of the kiln because it was one of the first few like of its design that I made. And at first when it broke, I was like really upset and I didn't want to like try that shape again. But when I re-looked at it, I realized it was just a silly issue that could easily be fixed. So the next time around, I made it thicker and I made sure that the structure was better, and the next time around it came out perfectly fine. Came out great.
Like pottery, Luke's journey teaches us that patience crafts something beautiful.
Pottery has taught me that nothing is perfect and that it's okay to make mistakes, and that learning from the mistakes can help you improve and make the best piece you can eventually.
Thank you, Luke, for sharing such an inspirational message. It truly does take dedication and patience to pursue a passion like ceramics, a real 10 out of 10.
You know, Rimike, I tried doing ceramic once, and I was trying to make a bowl, but it turned out to be a plate halfway through.
That's funny. From shaping clay to shaping young minds, definitely all challenging things in their own right.
But you know what? Teachers really have a way of inspiring and guiding us in so many different ways.
Let's see what one teacher had to say when asked some of the questions students have always wondered about.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Martaisan and I teach social studies here at Portola, and today we're going to play a game to answer students' most wondered questions. Let's do like, not really getting the mark here, but 15. Okay, have you ever fallen asleep while grading? Yes. Like after reading, right, like the 100th essay on like Industrial Revolution papers, yeah, just out. It's like really good for falling asleep. All right, here we go. 3, Do you secretly enjoy giving pop quizzes? Yes, although I don't really give many pop quizzes. I think I only do it if someone, if the students have been really mean to a sub, and then I'm like, okay, well, guess what? Now you have a pop quiz for being mean to another human being. It's I don't know which ones I've done or not. Okay, so 2, what is your biggest pet peeve? Okay, when a student has missed class and comes to class the next day and is like, did I miss anything? And you just want to respond with no, we just sat here in silence the whole time. Of course you missed something, right? But just phrase it differently, right? Of course you missed something, but what did I miss? As opposed to, did I miss anything? Very, very important there, right? Let's try it. Okay. All right. How many students do you catch cheating? Oh man, I've caught a lot. There was one kid who submitted just another person's essay on turnitin.com, and you were like, how? It's literally gonna tell me that this is the same. I had another kid my first year teaching who wrote down the answers on his hand, and I was like, bro, I can see this on your hand. I got one last year on World War I that I was like, this is just ChatGPT. I don't wanna hear from ChatGPT. I would just say get involved, right? Enjoy being in high school. When I was in high school, right, one of the things that what made it really enjoyable was that I was just so involved, right? In school, did a bunch of sports things, did choir, did drama, ASB. I do think, right, people could be more into pep rally things instead of just on their phones the whole time. The more you put into it, the more you get out of it, and that's just true for life in general. So if you aren't willing to put anything in, you're just, then it's not gonna be a very fun experience.
Sounds like Mrs. Martaisan was definitely well-rounded in high school, juggling so many activities and responsibilities.
Well, nothing shows that same kind of dedication like our Bulldog athletes, who've been giving it their all, both on and off the field.
Let's tune into sports to get all of the latest highlights.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty inside my DNA. I got loyalty, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I was born like this, it's born like this. Immaculate conception, not just born like this. Perform like this without you when you recognize. I meditate off your back. This that people against the bed. This that I got loyalty inside my DNA.
What's up, Bulldogs? It's Belen here with PNN Sports. Our fall teams have been putting in the work and stacking up some big wins. Let's jump right into the action. First up, football has been bringing the heat. They shut out Irvine with a 7-0 win and then pulled off a nail-biting 24-21 victory over Beckman. Huge shout out to the team for starting strong this season. And don't forget, our homecoming game is next Friday, October 10th against Catella. The theme is purple out, so make sure to pack the stands and show your Bulldog pride. Now let's talk flag football. These girls have been unstoppable. They kicked things off with a 13-6 win over Foothill, then dominated Irvine 27-0, and capped off with a 20-21 victory against Woodbridge. Incredible start to the season. On the courts, girls tennis is swinging for perfection. They battled Sage Hill in a close 10-8 win, then crushed Uni 15-3, and followed it up with another 15-3 victory over Rosary. Way to go, Bulldogs! Over in the pool, boys water polo has been racking up the goals. They sank Fullerton 20-13, surged past Mission Viejo 23-17, and made waves again with an 18-11 win over San Marcos. Keep it up, boys. On the course, big shout out to Mason McIntyre in cross country for breaking 16 minutes in the 3-mile race at the 44th annual Woodbridge Invitational. That's an insane milestone. Congrats, Mason. Let's swing over to the greens. Girls golf has been locking in win after win, beating Rosary 217-272, El Toro 192-207, and Long Beach High School 220-206-7. Consistency and focus paying off. And finally, girls volleyball has been fighting hard and stacking up the wins. They swept Tustin 2-0, then battled to beat Clayton Valley 2-1, and topped it off with a 2-1 win against Fullerton. Amazing work, ladies. Incredible start to the season. All right, Bulldogs, that's all for sports this week. Now I'll toss it back to the desk. See you next time.
Well, it looks like our fall sports are crushing it so far.
Football in particular is making waves with some big wins lately.
But It's not just the players who are bringing the spirit. Let's check in with Life to see what's happening in the dog pound.
What's up, Bulldogs, and welcome to the first ever episode of Life with Coco. We're coming to you straight from the dog pound for Portola's USA-themed football night. But this isn't just any Friday night lights. We're here to celebrate the pride and community that brings our school spirit to life in the crowd and on the field. Of course, it can't happen without a little game day prep. So for our first play of the night, let's kick it off with ASB to hear how they rally the crowd in our red, white, and blue showdown. Lady Liberty, it is an honor to meet you. Do you have a message for the world?
Use your freedom to go to all of our football games this year. We want to see a year full of fun, spirit, and athletics.
Woohoo! Now, I really need to learn a chant for tonight's football game. Can you guys teach me your favorite chant?
Yeah, so we want to teach you guys who rocks the house. So it goes like this. Who rocks the house? They say the dogs rock the house. And when the dogs rock the house, they rock it up and down and all the way around. Who rocks the house? They say the dogs rock the house. And when the dogs rock the house, they rock it up and down and all the way around. That was amazing. Thank you, guys. Yeah, of course.
Favorite thing about America?
The freedom to come to Portola's football games.
I was thinking the same thing. What about you? What's your favorite thing about America?
Being a dog, specifically a bulldog.
Yes, we all love being a bulldog. Now, to finish us off, can you give us your best caca?
Caca!
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
What a night. You guys were so fired up and the energy on the field was electric. There really is nothing like Portola Friday Night Football. From the start, the Bulldog pride shone brighter than the stars and the stripes. And I'm so glad I got to show you a little glimpse of the excitement of Portola Friday Night Football. This has been Life with Coco. Coco, signing off.
Thanks, Coco, for showing us all the star stripes and school spirit at the last football game.
I don't know about you, Rimike, but I'm feeling so patriotic right now, I could start singing the national anthem.
Okay, how about we save all the singing for homecoming? We are almost out of time.
Oh yeah, well, that's all for today's show.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll keep you updated every other Wednesday.
See you next time
on PNN.